What's up, everybody? This is Daniel Smiley with part 2 of how to turn your idea into income. If you missed the previous audio recording, just go back in my timeline or go back to my page, my social media site, and you will see part 1 of it. But I want to dive right in today for all of you young entrepreneurs, business owners, aspiring entrepreneurs, and people who may even also own a business. We're going to jump right into how to take the idea out of your head and turn it into income, money-making income, a business that can make you millions over a lifetime. Okay, so we've covered 3 parts. We're going to start with number 4 this time, and that is, number 4 is set clear goals. Now, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this because you can get goal writing strategies, how to set goals all over the internet, but I want to emphasize that setting goals for your business is very, very important, and it's key to your business success. You cannot be broad in terms of your approach to being successful in business and think that it's going to work. It's not. You can't approach your business with the idea of, hey, I want to make money, right? How much money would you like to make? You have to be very specific. When would you like to make that money? Where would you like that money to come from? And that's a big mistake many young entrepreneurs and business owners make. They start off with a very broad thought and they don't chop that up into small bite-sized pieces called goals that are SMART. And SMART goals, the SMART goal model is very, very simple. It's be specific, make sure your goals are measurable, make sure they are actually attainable, make sure they're realistic, and make sure they are trackable. If you use that model to create goals for your business, then you're going to give yourself an advantage that those who don't set SMART goals have that you're competing against. Number 5, define your target customer and target market. Okay, a lot of times young entrepreneurs are broad in this area as well. I know that I was when I first started. One of the things I used to say when I first got started in business is everybody needs what I have to offer, and that was not the case. Everybody did not need what it is I had to offer, and it wasn't until I was able to clearly define the target customer, a company, the types of companies that would use the service that I was offering. It was only then that I began to have success. What I was doing is I was pursuing every company out there, trying to convince them to utilize the service that we were offering, and they did not have a need for that service. Their company was just too small. I'm in the hiring business, so they didn't hire enough people to justify utilizing a service like ours. Well, you have to do the exact same thing, right? It would be like trying to sell milk to a milk farmer or ice to an Eskimo, right? That Eskimo already has an abundance of ice, so he does not need your service if that's what you sell. The bottom line is you have to make sure that you know exactly what your customer profile is and the market they are in, who they are, where they are located, how they will benefit from what it is you have to offer, and how you will begin to reach them. And number 6 in this part 2 is you have to make sure that you are pricing your product or your service correctly. Okay? A lot of young entrepreneurs, again, they make a big mistake. Most people underprice their product, thinking that their potential customers will come to them because the price is low. When price, in many cases, is not the main issue for many of the people who are going to purchase what it is you have to offer. If you price your product too low, you're going to lose people because they may think that your offering is too cheap and it does not have any value to it, and they're just not going to waste their time. If your product pricing is too high, then people are going to say it doesn't offer the value that you are charging for it. So pricing your product right is super important. Make sure you are looking at what your competitors are charging, okay? and kind of stay in the middle. You got to look at the features and the benefits of your product or service and compare it to what others are offering. And maybe you want to go, if you're entering into the marketplace initially, maybe you want to go a little bit lower, maybe knock off 5 or 10% from your price so that people can become interested and see what your product or service is all about. If your product or service is 10 to 15%, 5 to 10%, or 15% lower than the other person, your competitors, and you have more features and more benefits, and the quality is there, they may see that as valuable, and then they want to do business with you. So this is part 2 in this talk about how to turn the idea in your head into an actual money-making business. If there was something that I said in this audio talk that you like, click like on this video, on this audio file. Number 2, leave me a comment if I've said something that resonates with you. You were like, oh wow, I didn't do that, I didn't understand it, I didn't know that. Leave a comment. I would love to see your comments and respond to your comments. And if there is a topic or an idea about something that you have a question about in your business, in your startup, and with your idea, then leave me a comment there, and if I can help, I'll make sure that I cover that in future topics. Lastly, share this video with as many people as you can, because you do not know who needs what it is we're discussing here today. I really appreciate you taking a moment to listen. Go out and turn your idea into income. Begin the planning phases now. And if you're already in a business and you want to take your business to the next level, begin to use some of what I'm sharing in this audio file to make things happen for your business. I'm Daniel Smiley, and I will talk to you soon.